Hi friends, kindergarten professionals. We have been working on our 3D shapes. We call them solid shapes before the break, and we just want to review and make sure you remember all those shapes because we're going to be using them again and you're going to see them your whole life. So I want you to find this sheet of paper, and you're going to need some crayons today. You're going to need these colors. You're going to need blue, green, yellow, red, and orange. So I want you to pause the video and go get these crayons and this sheet of paper from your Wait for Teacher bag, and then I'll give you instructions on what we're doing today. Okay, so at the top of our worksheet is all the solid shapes. So say them with me. I'll say them, then you repeat. Cone. I'll say it, you say it. Cube. I'll say it, you say it. Rectangular prism. Sphere. And cylinder. All right, underneath them are some crayons, and we need to color those crayons. So I want you to get your crayons ready. And underneath the cone is a color that starts with an O. The cone says, color the cone orange. So find your orange crayon and color the crayon orange right underneath the cone, just the first one. All right, the next one, ooh, I bet we could read that color. Under the cube, it says red. Red. Oh, and I can match that right here on the crayon. It says red. So color the crayon red that's underneath the cube. If you need to pause because you need more time, make sure you pause the video. All right, the next shape has a big, long name, rectangular prism. It's like a tall building or a long Kleenex box. And underneath it, it's a color that starts with G, green. Find your green crayon and color the crayon green. Okay. The next one is a ball, which is the shape called a sphere. And underneath the sphere, the crayon starts with a B, so it's blue. So color the crayon blue. And finally, we only have one crayon left. Let's make sure we have the right one. This is a cylinder. It starts with a C, but it's a tricky C. It doesn't say cylinder, it says cylinder. And the color underneath that one is yellow. So color your last one yellow. Okay, you're still gonna need those crayons for this sort. So today we're gonna be sorting all of these objects into the correct solid shapes. But instead of cutting them out and gluing them down, we get to sort them by coloring them the correct color. So if it's a cone, we're gonna color it orange. If it's a cube, we're gonna color it red. If it's a rectangular prism, we're gonna color it green. If it's a sphere, we're gonna color it blue. And if it's a cylinder, we're gonna color it yellow. Now I'm gonna do a couple of them with you, and then I want you to see if you can do the rest on your own. So we're gonna start with the first picture. It's a tissue box. And I noticed this tissue box has a rectangle on the side and a rectangle here, and where the tissue comes out, it's a rectangle, and it's a solid shape. It's not that one. Those are squares. Oh, there it is, rectangular prism. What color are we going to color it? Green. So I want you to color the rectangular prism green. And I'm gonna go kind of fast right now because I want you to have plenty of time to finish this on your own. Okay, so we colored the rectangular prism green just like it is up here. If you need to pause, you can pause and come back when you're ready. All right, the next shape, this is a funnel. You can pour things into this funnel. Now, what solid shape does it look most like? Let's look across. I know it's not a rectangular prism. There's no rectangles or squares, so I'm gonna cross those out in my mind. It's not like a ball. Is it a cylinder or a cone? it kind of comes to a point down here. It doesn't have circles on the top and the bottom, so I'm going to call that a cone, and it says color the cones orange. So I want you to get orange and color the cone orange. We see these shapes all around us. I'm going to do one more with you, and then you get to try to do the rest all on your own. So we're going to do this next object right here. This is a barrel. People keep things in barrels. They're very big, kind of like a trash can. Okay, so think in your head, what shape do you think it is? What solid shape? Cone, cube, rectangular prism, sphere, or cylinder? If you said cylinder, I agree, because I see a circle on the top, and you can't see it, but there's a circle on the bottom. And if I rolled this on its side, it would roll like a cylinder. So we are going to color it yellow. So color your barrel yellow. It is a cylinder. And while you're coloring, you can say cylinder, cylinder, cylinder to get that word in your head. Cylinder, cylinder, cylinder. Cylinder, cylinder, cylinder. Cylinder, cylinder, cylinder. Okay, now it's your turn. You are going to take and sort each one of these by color, and you're going to color them the correct color by what shape they are. Then when you're done, take a picture of your sort, because I can't wait to see how great you are at solid shapes.